How your customers make decisions. Customers go through a 5-phase decision-making process when choosing your products and services. You must influence their decision throughout this process. The 5 phases are problem recognition, information seeking, alternative evaluation, purchase decision, and post-purchase. In the problem recognition phase, the customer is identifying that they have a need or desire that is unfulfilled. Now, aside from food, water, and shelter, we really don't need too much else. But we desire a lot of things, and we normally figure these desires out by someone telling us, some event or situation that happens that causes the need, or, and this is very important, some company informs them of a product or service that will make our lives easier. This is where we want to be. Next, the decision maker collects or processes information that can help guide the decision. This is the information seeking phase. If such information is already at hand, then it simply needs to be processed and understood by the decision maker. The more significant the decision, the more rigorous the information gathering process. They will often participate in forums, research search engines, and ask around through social media. This is where word-of-mouth referrals and a solid reputation comes into play. Next is the alternatives evaluation phase. This is where the customer is identifying other brands that compete with your company to see who is the best, to see how much each company charges, who has the best reputation, the most experience, the most value, and so forth. Ideally, you want to engage your customer before this phase and sell them as best as you can in the previous stages. But in this stage, you're both trying to stand out among your competition and you're trying to establish value, or bang for the buck. This is a great stage to steal business from competitors and the prospects that they've already engaged. This is where they are determining what factors are most important in their decision-making process. It's your goal to establish value in each of those factors. Next is the purchase decision phase. This is where they're clarifying their decision to buy, determining which strategy or product model they want to buy and which vendor they want to select. They're also seeking out what discounts they may be available to negotiate. This is another stage which, if marketed vigorously, you can steal business away from your competition. And lastly, the post-purchase phase. This is where a customer is defending their decision to buy a product and determining whether the decision was appropriate. This is where customer service and product support is so important. If you can't continue to convince your customer that they made the right decision in choosing you, whether it be from extraordinary products, courteous follow-through, or exemplary purchase support, then you're going to lose them in the next time around. As I mentioned earlier, all of these 5 phases are very important in your customer buying decision process. The business done for you service influences your customers in every phase of the decision-making process.